Facets of Africa, the leadership lineage, from queen mothers to presidents. This episode explores the continuum of African leadership through the ages, tracing the evolution from the revered queen mothers and traditional rulers to the modern-day presidents and political trailblazers shaping the continent. It highlights how leadership in Africa has always been deeply rooted in community, spirituality, and resilience, while adapting to the demands of changing times. Long before the rise of modern states, Africa's leadership was guided by wisdom, balance, and the collective will of the people. From the queen mothers who counseled kings to the presidents who now lead nations, the lineage of leadership continues to evolve. Segment 1. The Matriarchs of Power. This segment delves into the historical roles of queen mothers, such as Yara Santewa of the Ashanti Empire and Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba. It examines how these women wielded political, spiritual, and military influence, often serving as the moral compass of their societies. We will take a look at the dual leadership model in traditional governance systems, the Queen Mother's role in succession, justice, and diplomacy, the enduring legacy of female authority in African political culture. Throughout African history, women have played pivotal roles in governance, spirituality, and warfare. Among the most influential were the Queen Mothers, figures who embodied both political authority and moral guidance. Far from being symbolic, these women were central to decision-making, succession, and the preservation of cultural values. We explore the power and legacy of Queen Mothers such as Yara Santewa of the Ashanti Empire and Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba, highlighting how their leadership redefined the contours of authority in pre-colonial Africa. Many African societies operated under a dual leadership model that balanced male and female authority. This system recognized that governance required both the pragmatic and the moral, the physical and the spiritual. In the Ashanti Empire, for instance, the Asantine, king, ruled alongside the Asantema, queen mother. The queen mother was not merely a royal consort, but a co-sovereign with distinct responsibilities. She advised the king, nominated successors, and served as the voice of the people, particularly women. This dual structure ensured checks and balances within the political hierarchy. The Queen Mother's counsel was indispensable in matters of justice, diplomacy, and social welfare. Her position symbolized the belief that leadership was a shared responsibility, rooted in the complementary strengths of both genders. Similar systems existed across the continent, from the Yoruba Ayalode to the Lovedo Rain Queens, reflecting a widespread recognition of female authority as integral to governance. The Queen Mother's role in succession, justice, and diplomacy. The Queen Mother's influence extended deeply into the mechanisms of statecraft. In the Ashanti Empire, the Asantema played a decisive role in royal succession. She identified and endorsed candidates for kingship, ensuring continuity and legitimacy within the royal lineage. Her endorsement carried spiritual weight, as she was believed to possess ancestral wisdom and divine insight. In judicial matters, Queen Mothers often acted as arbiters of moral and social disputes. Their courts addressed issues affecting women, families, and community welfare, reinforcing social harmony. Their judgments were guided by principles of fairness and communal responsibility rather than punitive measures. Diplomatically, Queen Mothers were instrumental in forging alliances and mediating conflicts. Their reputations for wisdom and restraint made them effective negotiators. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba exemplified this diplomatic prowess. Facing Portuguese colonial aggression in the 17th century, Nzinga combined negotiation with military strategy to defend her people's sovereignty. Her reign demonstrated how female leadership could adapt to the pressures of foreign invasion while maintaining indigenous political traditions. Let us study Yara Santewa and Queen Nzinga. Yara Santewa of the Ashanti Empire. Yara Santewa, the Queen Mother of Ejisu, emerged as a formidable leader during the 1900 War of the Golden Stool. When British colonial forces sought to seize the sacred Golden Stool, a symbol of Ashanti unity and sovereignty, Yara Santewa rallied the chiefs and warriors to resist. Her leadership transcended gender norms, as she took up arms and led her people in battle. Her defiance became a symbol of anti-colonial resistance and the enduring spirit of female leadership in Africa. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba. Queen Nzinga, 1583–1663, ruled over the kingdoms of Ndongo and Matamba in present-day Angola. Renowned for her intelligence, strategic acumen, and diplomatic skill, Nzinga resisted Portuguese colonization through both warfare and negotiation. She restructured her kingdom's political system, integrated diverse ethnic groups, and maintained control over trade routes. Nzinga's reign challenged European perceptions of African women, demonstrating that female rulers could command armies, negotiate treaties, and govern complex states with authority and vision. What then is the enduring legacy of female authority in African political culture? The legacy of Queen Mothers continues to shape African political and cultural landscapes. In modern Ghana, the institution of the Queen Mother remains active, with women serving as community leaders, advocates for education, and custodians of tradition. Their roles have evolved to address contemporary issues such as gender equality, health, and social development, yet they retain the moral authority rooted in centuries of matriarchal governance. The historical prominence of figures like Yara Santewa and Queen Nzinga challenges colonial narratives that portrayed African societies as patriarchal and static. Instead, their stories reveal dynamic systems where women exercised power, wisdom, and resilience. The Queen Mother's model of leadership, anchored in moral integrity, communal responsibility, and spiritual insight, offers enduring lessons for governance and social cohesion in Africa and beyond. To conclude, the matriarchs of power represent a lineage of leadership that transcends time and geography. Through figures like Yara Santewa and Queen Nzinga, the institution of the Queen Mother stands as a testament to the depth and sophistication of African political thought. Their legacies affirm that power, when guided by moral conviction and communal purpose, can transform societies and inspire generations. Look out for the second segment on the transition to modern governance. In the next segment, we delve into the profound shift from traditional systems of leadership to modern governance models.